You wanted to apply for Australian immigration. This clip is for you because I am comparing how much invitation letters are being given to the applicants or immigrants in 2025 and which state was superior in giving invitation letter and how many EOIs or applications were received. So percentage wise, state wise, Australian states wise, I will explain and you will be able to choose profession and you will be able to choose state, that in which state you have better chance of getting immigration. Because this percentage, when you will listen, you will be able to understand that this data is very essential before your immigration application or before your EOIs. So one by one state I will explain. I start first of all from the South Wales. South Wales, 65,000 EOIs inside Australia for overseas, and the people inside Australia and people outside Australia applied 65,000. But the results, the people who are invited are very less. The numbers, when I will tell you, almost you have 10% chance in the South Wales, Australia. Only 6500 people were invited, and the people who were invited, they were software engineers, they were medical professional, and they were tech specialists. If you have any other profession, they were not given weightage in the South Wales. So I go, in the South Wales. So go to the next state. Next state which I am going to tell you, Victoria. Victoria, 48,000 applications are EOI under 491 and immigration programs. The people applied 48,000 EOIs applications from the immigrants for skilled workers, and Residency in Australia received from within Australia and from outside Australia. And only 8,000 applications, which is better ratio, which is, I think, is a very better ratio, almost 18 to 20%, which is better. The people were allowed, and they were mostly STEM people, means STEM sciences, and medical professionals are being given preference. Software engineers also given preference, and some other professions are being given weightage in the South Wales. Now Victoria, the third province, which is I think Queensland, gave much more chance of living in Australia. Queensland only 15 to 12,000 EOIs were received, and they have given 2500 invitations, which are quite higher in percentage. Of course, you are assessing 8,000 in the other provinces, and in the 6500 in the South Wales, in Victoria 8,000, but in this case 2500, but total number of applications were very less. The competition is very less. Keep in mind these states. Why you apply for biggest states where you think cities are biggest, Melbourne or Sydney, and you think you will be able to get more jobs, but first step is that how you get immigration, and due to which the refusal rates were much higher in the South Wales and even in Victoria. If you see Victoria a little better, but the Queensland, which I am telling you now, the states were very better. Your luck is there, and the people, very less people applied. Now more information I am giving you. One state I am giving you, of course that is not better living, and you have to wear heat as well. There is a temperature in that area as well, and this is the fourth number, South Australia. And definitely you will be out of the biggest cities, Melbourne and Sydney, and You will be thinking that this is not so good area to live, but I will tell you to enter Australia. This is one of the best opportunity because here the ratio is almost more than 30 to 40%. This is a state where maximum invitations percentage wise are given, and reason because they have specific quota and there is specific point based system in South Australia, because in South Australia people seldom apply for immigration because they prefer the biggest cities, the biggest trades like South Wales, Victoria, and even Queensland, and they ignore this one. Therefore, South Australia gave compensation to immigrants that we will give you earlier immigration, or you will have more chance of immigration. Percentage wise, the points are also given to immigrants. Therefore, my suggestion and my counseling to my brothers and sisters who want to apply, especially from developing countries like India, like Asia, like Africa, even Europe, like Portugal, where developing countries, they are developing countries. I consider under developing countries. You still apply for South Australia. Ratio is very good. It means people are less applying and more people are getting invitation in 2025 as well. This is the era of immigration competition. This is not era of earlier 19 or earlier 20s where each person had 90% chance of getting immigration, 90% chance of getting visas, and 90% chance of getting residency. Therefore, now you have to be very technical. You have to understand immigration laws yourself even better than your consultant. Remember, consultation with consultant is good. With good consultant, legal consultant, genuine consultant. But you have to apply and assess your case yourself. This is your case. Your case will be refused. You will suffer. Your expenses will waste. Your time will waste. It's very ridiculous that after applying 65,000 immigrants applications mean that they were declared true applicants in South Wales. Only 6500 applicants are given invitation letter. Therefore, why you are applying where you are having only 9 to 10% chance? So step by step the percentage of invitation letter increased from South Wales to Victoria, Victoria to Queensland, and South Australia wins the percentage of invitation letter issued to the overseas and the local immigrants. Thank you very much.